Hey, cuz, I'm gonna be back in town this weekend. It would be great to have a little cousin catch up over a bin brew. What do you say? Your mom told me you've been spending a little bit of time with someone, eh? Well, feel free to bring her along. Let me know. Alright, peace.
Right. Let me see. Just want to turn the music down a little bit. There we go. Alright. We're gonna start a new game. Hopefully everything works according to plan. And so, it's the Golden City Blacken, which each step you take into my hall, marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin into heaven, and doom upon all the world.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven. They destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. they became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
No, I see you. I am reading chat. I just wasn't talking during the intro. If you're still there. No, you're fine, you're fine. I always like the elves in this, so I'm gonna play an elf rogue, and I think I want him to be a Dalish to start out with. Oh, does it? Oh shit. Yep, it does say that. Let me fix that really quick. Alright, that should be fixed now. And I think all these settings are right. Elf, rogue, Dalish elf. Yep.
Greetings.
I'm not gonna get too far off into the character customization.
Greetings.
I know I want to use this voice. And we'll change the portrait background. That's about it. We'll have it be a nice blue. Other than that, this is pretty much how 90% of my characters look. Yep. So we'll hit next there. Oh, you've never seen this game before? Well, it's funny, the game isn't too much about dragons. It's more so about a land called Ferelden, and what happens when a great evil is unleashed upon the land. And beyond that, I don't know, it takes an interesting turn. Oh no, no, no. It's just an image that I whipped up a long time ago. Didn't really use it for anything, so. Yeah, good old RPG plots. I'm just gonna be playing this on easy, cause I really just like the story, and no, I can't do that. I need combat training first. And we're gonna do lockpicking because I hate not being able to loot any chests, and we need the first level of archery because we're gonna be playing an archer. So we're not gonna be doing a whole lot for a long time. In the background, it's an image that I made. It's an image that I made, and it has my son in the center of it. I think that's it. Yep, lockpicking and archery to start off with. And here we go. We're gonna be playing on easy. Easy? There we go.
You were born amidst the Dalish elves, noble wanderers who refused to join the society of humans that subjugated their homeland so long ago. The Dalish travel the land in tightly knit clans, struggling to maintain their half-forgotten lore in a human world that fears and despises them. You spend your time hunting with your clanmate Tamlin in the forests, and as is sometimes the case, your quarry is not always the local wildlife.
It's a Dalish!
And you three are somewhere you shouldn't be.
Let us pass, Elf. You have no right to stop us.
No? We will see about that, won't we? You're just in time. I found these humans lurking in the bushes. Bandits, no doubt.
We aren't bandits, I swear. Please don't hurt us.
You Shemlin are pathetic. It's hard to believe you ever drove us from our homeland.
We've never done nothing to you, Dalish. We didn't even know this forest was yours.
This forest isn't ours, fool. You've stumbled too close to our camp. You Shems are like vermin. We can't trust you not to make mischief. What do you say, Lethalon? What should we do with him?
Yeah, I don't really claim to be very good at digital art. It was just something that I made when I was like a teenager, and I wasn't using it for anything, so I decided to use it there. Eventually I'll have something made, but I'm not really an artist. Give me 1 second. Let me, oh, well, I can't do that. Let's see. Let's find out what they're doing here.
Does it matter? Hunting or banditry, we'll need to move camp if we let them live.
Look, we didn't come here to be trouble. We just found a cave.
Yes, a cave. With ruins like I've never seen. We thought there might be,
Treasure? So you're more akin to thieves than actual bandits.
Yes, basically it's just a cat, but it's a blue cat. Let's see, they just found a cave. We know these forests. There are caves, but no ruins. You lie.
But I have proof. Here. We found this just inside the entrance.
This stone has carvings. Is this Elvish? Written Elvish?
There's more in the ruins. We didn't get very far in, though.
How do you know that's Elvish, Tamlin?
I've seen something similar on the Keeper's scrolls. And this is all you found? Why didn't you look for more?
There was a demon. It was huge with black eyes. Thank the Maker we were able to outrun it.
A demon. Where is this cave?
Just off the west, I think. There's a cave in the rock face and a huge hole just inside.
Well, do you trust them? Shall we let them go?
I stream a few other games, nothing really regularly. This is going to be my first real, game that I intend to finish. And hopefully I'll get this game done within the month of October. That's kind of the plan. You frighten them enough, they won't bother us.
Run along then, Shems. And don't come back until we Dalish have moved on.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, shall we see if there's any truth to this story? These carvings make me curious.
Shouldn't we inform the Keeper?
She might be interested in these carvings, but let's see if there's anything more before we get excited. Besides, we're already here. Now, they said it was to the west.
Alright. Now that we're out of that first bit, I need to change this back to full screen so I can see things correctly. Alright. No, I don't really have a super consistent streaming schedule. That's what I'm going to try and do with this one. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see. That is the plan. But even the best laid plans don't always pan out. Alright. First thing we're going to do is we are actually going to steal our companion's bow because it's better than the one we have. Also going to put these health potions on my quick bar. And I think that's it. Don't have anything else other than the elven artifact that we got from those. My schedule is gonna be, I will start streaming usually around, hopefully 2 o'clock, and then I'll probably stop at around 6 or 7. That's the plan anyway. I don't know. I haven't really, fully committed to anything, but that's what we want to do. Yes, daily. Jesus, that music is loud. I am pretty passionate about it, but I also like to get lost doing other things. Like, I spend a lot of time in Discord chats and whatnot, and I don't really like to stream while in Discord chats. But that's just, you know, how that goes. A pair of Dalish gloves. Are those better than my gloves? No, they are the same. Okay. Also, what skills do you have? You don't have the, like, base archer skill, do you? No, so you're not going to be an archer. You're going to be a defender. Self, any action. You're just going to activate precise striking. And that should be all you can do for right now. Because I don't know. I don't really want anything that's just me.
Let's get started.
It's not really my personality. I'm more of a secondary character, I suppose.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
Let's see. No, and that worries me. We should be wary.
Always the careful one. Fine. But I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
Fine, Tamlin, have it your way. And the game crashed. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. This is a very old game and doesn't... Oh, damn, that's the wrong fucking game. You do not need to update. Cancel. So, yep, that's what I forgot to do. I forgot to set the settings correctly so the game doesn't crash constantly. Or at least for the first beginning part. Skip, skip, skip. Resume. Options, video. We need to turn these texture details way down. Which makes everything look rather shit. And we're way back here. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Alright. Bloody hell. I guess because to do something like that, I would have to forget about everything else. And I don't want to do that. But my brain doesn't really work as multitasking.
Let's get started.
Alright. I need to do all that stuff over again, and I should have saved it. First off, give me your bow. Want to have that. It's gonna go in that slot. And set up tactics. I'm gonna be a defender. Self. Any action. Activate mode, piercing striking, or no, precise striking. Say, no, we don't need to save. It's just set that like that. Actually, your behavior needs to be changed also to aggressive. Alright. Then, just in case, we'll drop a save. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much how it happens. I started playing a new game at one point, and like none of my friends heard from me for a month, unless they were actively playing that game with me. It was pretty bad. Just kind of super focused on one thing at a time. So this is our attempt to try and like still do the streaming thing that we wanted to do, because we built a whole computer for the streaming, but have yet to really do any of it. Just collect all the shit. Yes, I know all about health poultices. Why are you telling me about basic shit? Don't show tutorials. Thank you.
This must be the cave. I don't recall seeing this before, do you?
No, and that worries me. We should be wary.
Always the careful one. Fine, but I'm not running back until I know there's something worth making a fuss over. Come on, let's at least see what's there. How dangerous could it be?
It might, but I don't know. I just don't really see the need for all that just yet.
Like the Shem was telling the truth. But these ruins look more human than elven.
Right. Good to know that you're a connoisseur of, I don't know, archaeology. Take that. Shield. Is it better than your shield, sir? It is effectively the same, but it's made out of metal. Okay. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, realistically, that would be a good idea. It's just a matter of implementing the ideals. It's like, I can think of having fantastic ideas for things. It's just a matter of like buckling in and actually following through with the ideals. That's the part where we kind of fail a little bit. No loots? Okay.
On it. This should be easy enough. Trap. Right.
make this quick, shall we?
Oh, I could never ask that of anyone. Definitely not.
Trap.
This should be easy enough.
It's just something that'll take time. I'll get to it eventually, if need be. Because it's not really necessary, or at least by my understanding it's not.
I can't believe this. You recognize this statue, don't you?
It's worn, but looks very familiar.
Back when our people lived in Arlathan, statues like these honored the creators. When the Shems enslaved us, much of that lore was lost. This looks like human architecture, with the statue of our people. Can these ruins date back to the time of Arlathan?
Perhaps, but there isn't much left down here.
Yes, time and decay take their toll. Still, there's bound to be something of value.
I do have a Discord, that I hang out in. But, like I said, I'm not super interested.
I can see why!
Those walking horses? This place is haunted.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
My username is the same as my Twitch, as far as I know. Oh, you come back here. I'm gonna go over there.
Weapons at the ready.
By the creators! What was that thing?
It appears that they are not the same. Strange. I suppose I'll look into that.
Right.
Maybe after I get done with the stream. It's about... put that on. Oh, and we leveled up. Nice. We're gonna go... to dexterity and cunning. We're also going to skip that part for just yet. We want rapid fire. Which means we don't need another level of combat training. So we're gonna pick up the first level of coercion. And then we'll go and pick up rapid fire. Actually, we're not going to pick up rapid fire just yet. We're going to pick up pinning shot and then rapid fire. Because right now we don't actually have many skills to use, and only one that we had was a like close range one.
Without taking a closer look at the mirror, are you?
I'll come back and look at it later.
I want to look at it now. It's the only thing we've seen in here that isn't broken. I wonder what this writing is for. Maybe this isn't... Hey, did you see that? I think something moved inside the mirror.
You're imagining things.
No, it was right there. Wait, there it is again. Can you feel that? I think it knows we're here. I just need to take a closer look. It's showing me places. I can see some kind of city. Underground. And there's a great blackness. It saw me. Help! I can't look away!
Can you hear me? I am very sorry.
You're awake. You've the god's own luck, Lethaline. You're back at camp. Everyone is worried sick about you. How do you feel?
Worried. Where's Tamlin?
We don't know. The Shem who brought you here saw no sign of him.
There was a human?
A Shem brought you back 2 days ago. You don't remember him?
I've been here for 2
He
days?
was a Grey Warden and appeared out of nowhere with you slung over his shoulder. You were delirious with fever. He said that he found you outside a cave in the forest, unconscious and alone. He left you here and ran off again. The Keeper's been using the old magic to heal you.
Is anyone looking for Tamlin?
Of course. Most of the hunters are off looking for him right now. But the Keeper wanted to talk to you as soon as you awoke. Stay here. I'll get her.
I see you are awake, Dalan. It is fortunate Duncan found you when he did. I know not what dark power held you, but it nearly bled the life from you. It was difficult even for my magic to keep you alive.
Duncan, is that the one who brought me back?
Yes. He introduced himself as a Grey Warden. Duncan thought there may have been darkspawn creatures inside the cave. Is that true?
All I remember was the mirror.
A mirror. And it caused all this? I have never heard of such a thing in all the lore we have collected. I was hoping for answers when you woke, but there are only more questions. And Tamlin remains missing. He is more important than any lore in these ruins. If he is as sick as you were, his condition is grave. Duncan returned to the cave to search for Darkspawn, but we cannot rely on him to look for Tamlin as well. We must go ourselves, and quickly. Do you feel well enough to show us the way, Dallin? Without you, we will not find it.
I am up to it, Keeper. I feel fine.
I am relieved to hear it. I am ordering the clan to pack the camp so we can go north. Take Merrill with you to the cave. Find Tamlin if you can, but do it swiftly.
The clan is leaving?
If there is any truth to what Duncan said, then Darkspawn may show up in these parts soon. We must get away from that horde. But that is not our only concern. Did you encounter any other humans out in the forest?
Yes, actually. Is it important?
Although you hurt no one, these humans roused their nearby village against us. As everywhere, our people are not welcome here. We have stayed too long, and we must move on, quickly.
Are you not interested in the runes and the mirror yourself?
I would be lying if I said I was not. But whatever knowledge lies in that cave is not worth our children. I send you back with hopes of finding Tamlin, and that is all.
Got it. Take Meryl to the cave and find Tamlin. I understand.
Go quickly, for Tamlin's life hangs in the balance.
I need equipment before I go.
Master Island can help you. Go to him and ask to see his stock.
Goodbye, Keeper. Alright. First off, we're going to go and loot this entire camp for anything that basically not bolted down.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Yes, I'm going with Meryl.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably won't approve, but I can help find Tamlin.
Alright, come with us.
Good. I'll follow you, just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
And just like that, we have another companion, who I think has a better bow than ours, again? See, 6 damage and rapid aim. This one is 6 damage, but no rapid aim. So we'll take his bow. I don't think he actually has skills in fighting with a bow anyway. But I'll double check his skills in just a moment. Good Dalish longbow. Do we have a helmet? We don't have a helmet. Okay, let's see what skills you have. You're a warrior, so you don't need a bow anyway. So you don't really have anything other than precise striking. Alright. Just like Tamlin.
Right.
We'll collect a bunch of stuff around here. Mostly for codex entries and experience. There's apparently a book in this tree. And I don't think we can open this chest. No, not possible to pick. Okay. Don't think we need to talk to anyone else just yet. There's a way that we can get into that chest, so we'll do that in just a moment. But first we'll go over here. Get some scrolls. All the codex entries, all the bows. We'll go talk to Master Delin. Or no, Master Lin? I don't fucking remember.
I'm glad you recovered. Once we find Tamlin, we can concentrate on the journey northward.
Thank you for the bow, Master Island. It is light and sturdy, much better than the one I made last year.
You are more than welcome. My father made it and used it in battle against the Clane tribes.
I will carry it with honor.
Can I ask for one of your bows as well, Master Ellen?
One of my own crafting, perhaps?
Yes, thank you.
It may not have a history, but you'll provide one for it soon enough, yes?
Why would you give away your father's bow?
We are all the same clan. His hand is as my hand. I have relinquished nothing. It was my father who first spoke of the Vir Tanadal, the three ways of the hunter. The first is the Vir Asan, the way of the arrow, to reach for our goal unrelenting. The second is the Vir Borasan, the way of the bow, to bend, but not to break. The last is the Vir Adalen, the way of the wood. We are as ancient as the forests, each tree a part of the greater land. All Dalish are united in this. One day, we shall have a homeland again.
I would like to hear the story of your father's battle.
Then I am proud to tell it. Our clan was one of the first to flee the Dales. When we came to Ferelden, the fiercest of the Shimlin were the barbarians known as the Clane. We didn't wait for them to attack us. Every Dalish clan in Ferelden united to bring the battle to them.
We attacked them first?
They were barbarians without honor. They would have slain us without a second thought. The ensuing battle went well for us. That day, we carved out our reputation of being the deadliest archers. Our arrows won us the right to wander these woods at will. It was this very bow that my father used that day.
Thank you for the tale, Master Island, and especially the bow. I will honor its history.
May I see your crafts, Master Ellen?
Of course. Take whatever you need.
Take is a strong word. You're still going to sell them to us, but... let's see. Don't need that. 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 I'll take the health potions. We will take the flask. And we will take the elf root. I don't think he has anything super important in his inventory. Got a leather helm, but we don't have enough strength to wear it. I think we'll just take the injury kits. Oh, that's too expensive. Oh, well, we almost have enough for the injury kits. We will sell the coatings, because we can't use those. We can also sell the deep mushrooms. We'll keep the lyrium potion because, that'll be useful later. Sell the scout's bow. Short bow. Sell the great sword. Now we can afford these. Nice. Don't need the daggers. Don't really need the scout's bow. Any of them. Kind of using the stuff that we want to use. Just keep our inventory clear because we do have a carry limit and we can only carry up to 70 things. And as I can unlock chests, I will be looting everything. God of the craft. We'll talk to Paul.
Hello there. I don't think we've met.
Ah, it's good you're well. You weren't here when Paul arrived, were you?
I've heard of you. Everyone is talking about you and the other missing hunter. A Grey Warden brought you back here.
You're not Dalish, are you?
That obvious, is it? I just found your camp a couple of days ago. A lucky thing. I heard rumors in a nearby human village that a Dalish camp was close, and I hope to find your hunters in the forest.
You were fortunate I didn't shoot you, Paul. I thought you were a Shem, an bandit at that. You're not the first city elf to rejoin his people. I'm sure you'll find life among us more satisfying than with the Shems, if no less harsh.
In the alienage, we hear terrible stories about the Dalish. They aren't true, right?
Prove yourself useful and the clan will be a hum to you.
I'll do my best. I hope we find your missing friend very soon.
Alright, I think that's everything up in this upper section. We can come down here. Loot first. Then we deal with the people. I don't think any of these people really have anything to say except for this one.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well. I was so worried.
It's good to see you too.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
He's missing. That's all we know right now.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
You've never spoken of my parents much.
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Don't we daily strive to learn from the past?
True. Perhaps you're old enough to hear this, though it hardly seems like the right time.
Is there ever a good time?
Very well. If I do not tell you now, you'll only wonder. Your mother was a hunter, one of the finest, and your father was the keeper before Marathari. He was with us for a very long time. Your mother was from another clan, and her elders did not approve of the match. She and your father had to meet in secret. One day, bandits caught them alone in the forest. Your father was killed, but your mother escaped.
Humans killed my father?
Yes, but also city elves too. Those of our kind living with humans do not hold to the old ways. Your mother held to life long enough to give birth to you. But grief racked her heart. One night she simply walked into the moonlight and never returned.
I don't know what to say.
The clan decided not to discuss this around you, lest it poison your heart with sadness.
No, I understand.
Our people have learned to live with much sorrow. It seemed only right that we not dwell on it. Your mother did leave you a gift. Something of your father's for you to have once you were older. Perhaps the time has come.
You only remember this now?
I was waiting for the right time, until you were grown. But you are grown now, aren't you? Take this key. You'll see some chests behind the storage Aravel by the Halapen. One of them was your mother's. Its contents are yours if you wish.
Loot! We have some loots. That would be the chest that was over here, the one that we cannot pick. An heirloom necklace and some armor. I guess we'll go ahead and put the heirloom necklace on. It's only spirit resistance, but right now, we'll take whatever we can get. Don't really have anything in the slots, so something is better than nothing, I suppose. Did we get everything down here? We did. Is there someone we could ask about the Hala? There was.
Anathara, it's good to see you recovered.
How are the Hala faring?
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
We're going to find him, don't worry.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses. At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
Alright, speaking of which, we should stop dilly-dallying and retrieve Tamlin at once. Well, after we get all the loots. More codex entries. I think that's it. Looks to be just about it. Wait, can we examine the statue? Oh, we can. It's a little broken.
Let's get started.
Alright. Now, we can speak to Meryl.
The Keeper told me I'm to accompany you back to those caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
How much did the Keeper tell you?
Enough to pique my interest and my concern. You can explain the rest on the way.
Alright. This guy's coming with us. Any objections?
That depends on the Keeper. I thought we're supposed to go alone.
I did ask and she said it was fine.
She is. I suppose I needn't worry about it then. Are you ready?
Yes, let's head out.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Gonna drop a quick save.
Things. Were those darkspawn?
You're asking me?
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
I think I would have noticed.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
Nothing I won't recover from.
You do look quite pale now that Meryl's mentioned it.
You look pale too. What are you implying?
Nothing. Forget I said anything. Let's go.
No loots? Stingy motherfuckers.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
No, this wasn't here. It's fresh.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
Spooked already? I don't hear anything.
Exactly. The forest is too still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Perhaps we'll see more Perhaps we will see more walking corpses.
Would they come outside the cave? That would not be good.
That's an understatement.
The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
I was trying to, but you keep stopping.
This should be easy enough.
Defend yourself!
Let's get started.
Right. Fights are going well. No one's died yet. Which is big uppies. And part of the reason that we're playing on easy. Yes, this is the cave. Duh. That was a very quick loading screen.
So these are the ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Don't talk like that, you don't know.
You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Any new loots? No, no new loots. Nothing new, nothing new. Let's go this way first. Yep.
This should be easy enough.
Die, damn you!
Alright, enemies dealt with. Loots. One guy gives up the loot.
As you wish.
Money? I will take the money. Take the money and run. That door is always locked. And we never have the skill to pick it. By my understanding, it is impossible to be able to pick that door this early. Yep.
On.
Mage is absolutely destroying things. Because mages are OP as hell in this game if you build them right. But I'm incompetent, so our mages won't be built right. Oh. Something I missed. Just a couple coins, but would be useful. Ooh, and more loots. These motherfuckers were so not in this cave before we came in here. Okay. Trap that I did not see. Multiple traps. Good old level up.
You're mine.
All right. Got that done with no problems. All right. Time to head back through this door. Oh, we got that level up too. Let's go ahead and use that. We're gonna go dexterity and cunning. At this point, we're gonna pick up this point, we're gonna go ahead and pick up this rapid shot.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
So you were Duncan, the Grey Warden, who saved me.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
And Darren Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
And I am Fenarel. Did you come here alone, human? Battling all those creatures?
Yes, though I must admit you took a great deal of pressure off me. Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
No, though we knew you would be here.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yes, Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Can we fix it?
Unfortunately, no. It will taint all those who come near it now.
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Perhaps there is something to what you say.
Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
I'm still alive. He could be too.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
I'm not ready to give up the search just yet.
If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger.
I apologize. I don't mean to be rude.
I care little for your manners, only that you attend to your health. Shall we go back?
Why not just tell me what the cure is?
It's not that simple. I would tell you more, but I must first speak with your Keeper.
I'm not ready to give up the search just yet.
If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger.
Then wait outside. I'll be out when I'm ready.
As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
Alright, we really want to stay in here because there's extra stuff that we didn't get to explore before because Tamlin wanted to touch the fucking mirror. Mostly though, we're just here for the XP. Nice. Done and dusted. Yeah, you kind of have to be mean to Duncan and be like, yeah, well, I'm not going just yet. So you can go back there and do that, because the game will not let you. But he is correct, Tamlin is not here. So, now we just need to make our way to the exit. Stupid traps.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
The Grey Warden says we will find nothing.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Haren Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Alright, I think we will finish up this bit and then I will go and make some food.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
The Grey Warden says he is, but I'm not sure.
Even if he's not, we must leave soon. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
The Keeper wants me to tell you to prepare service.
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Thank you, Heron.
You know, it's imperative now more than ever to pass on what we know to the young. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
Certainly, Heron.
Come then. Help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire. The humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
The humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
We chose to wander the lands rather than human rule.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more.
We shall return to the old ways, to those... Oh, we shall return the old ways to those who have lost them.
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last of the Elvan. Never again shall we submit.
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get on with your business now.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Alright, now that that's done, Duncan should be finished speaking with the Keeper.
Your Keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
Am I to become a Grey Warden, Keeper?
Yes, Dalen. Your life depends on it.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
Then I will join you.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I would like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Theron, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Oh my goodness, we could say too bad the same can't be said for yours. That's funny. You know of the Dalish, King Cailan?
I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine. For good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
It sounds like the blight is almost over.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
A hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The Joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright. I think we're gonna call it quits there. And drop a save here, and that'll be it for today. Gonna go make some food. So, until next time, see ya!